Alright, so hi guys, so today I'm going to take you around one of my favourite walks in Dumfries. It's called Burns Walk, and it starts in Nunham and it ends in Dalscon Farm Park. So I'm just going to take you around today. So I suppose straight off the bat here we've got this iconic Permian red sandstone, which is very synonymous with Dumfries. And believe it or not, this is actually sedimentary rock that was made in the desert. So hundreds of millions of years ago, when Scotland was located closer to the equator, we had a climate similar to the Sahara, and this rock, believe it or not, is actually sand basically that's turned into rock. If you see in the rocks these plants, we call these lithophytes. So these are plants that grow in or on rocks. So we've got hart's tongue fern there, for example. That's a lithophyte. So we'll take you in the walk today and see what we can find. So I don't know if you guys can see, there's actually a red shank in there. The red shank just going across the water. It's nice to see. And then of course we've got our mallards and this platyrhynchus. You might notice across the water there, if we get a bit closer. That banking over there, it's heavily eroded. And basically there's no fencing, so when they put cows and sheep in there, over the years a lot of it's been washed downstream. But having said that, there's lots of holes in it, and those holes are made by sand martins. So pros and cons, I guess. So just across the way there we've got some goosanders. Goosander's always a bird that I feel like it gets a bad press. It's said to eat lots of fishery stocks and stuff, but I'm sure that is over exaggerated. But we've actually got males and females there. The white ones with the green heads are the males, and then the females are the ones with the red heads and the grey bodies. Yeah, I thought I'd just let's have a wee look at the crystals. I think one of the best things about winter is how everything just freezes like this. Really beautiful. In fact, parts of the Nith were even frozen the other day because of how cold it was. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see there, there's a heron, Ardea cinerea. The grey herons, in fact, historically are only native heron, but in the recent decades we've got a lot of new heron species coming into the UK. Little egret in particular, but we've even been getting great egret and even cattle egret in the south of Scotland now. Yeah, oh, he's actually got a fish there. Don't know if you can see that at all. Oh yeah, look at that. It's an eel or a lamprey or something. Washing it a bit. Talk about the right place at the right time, eh? Very nice. This black-headed gull's thinking it's going to get lucky. Of course, partly kleptoparasitic gulls, so try to steal other people's hard gains. Very nice. So just down there, if you can see, there's a small flock of black-headed gulls, Corycocephalus rudibundus, and just along there's a laris gull of some description. Quite hard to tell as juveniles. Probably lesser blackback, I would guess, Laris fuscus, just because it's darker. But yeah, this is quite a good bit to come and see birds. Some black-headeds in there. Very nice. I just saw some fieldfares as well, just back that way, which are really nice to see, but they're a lot less photographic, well, a lot less friendly to be photographed and videoed than these guys, it would seem. So talking about the Nith being frozen, you can actually see it there. It's the ice on this corner of the Nith. Yeah, wild. That over there is actually the Lincluden Collegiate Church, so the Abbey, if you've ever seen that. And just here at this crossroads, that's the Cluden water coming into the Nith. There's actually a cormorant over there, probably can't see. That's Phalcocorax carbo. Yeah, great cormorant. One of the most widespread water birds in the world. Found throughout the world, really. Yeah, so I've just seen a female goldeneye. She's quite a rare duck these days. Called goldeneye because, funnily enough, they have yellowish eyes. Well, there's a redshank over there as well, actually. But the goldeneyes are unusual in that they nest in trees. And actually in Europe, it's the black woodpecker helps make their nest. Because the woodpecker makes the nest, and then once they leave, the goldeneye comes and hijacks the nest. But in the UK, I think they do struggle getting nests. And just over there by those rushes, there's a redshank, Tringa totanus, I think it is. Yeah, one of my favourite shorebirds. Got those beautiful red legs. Goosanders there. I thought I'd just show you these ice crystals below these trees. They're really cool. And actually just right there, really hard to see, is actually a little grebe. Very small and primitive diving bird. Yeah, really nice. Probably can't see, it's tiny. It's just to the left of those ice crystals there in the water. Yeah, so I've just got a funny wee story to tell you about this collection of pebbles and stuff down here. This is just below or just before the railway line, and for the last couple of years, believe it or not, there's been tomatoes growing in there. They've been bearing fruit as well, believe it or not. Must have been from somebody throwing their seeds away at a picnic or something like that. But unbelievably, even in a Scottish summer, every year we've had tomatoes growing in that wee patch in there. Yeah, just quite interesting. Yeah, so I thought I'd just talk to you about this wee tunnel as we go through. So this is the railway bridge up here. But my granny will run past here. She hates being contained, I guess. But I always thought these rivets and stuff were really cool. A bit of industrial history almost. So this is the county golf course here. And I tell you something, if you're ever looking for free balls, come along here, there's always dozens that are lying around here. But yeah, that's the county there. So I've just seen quite a few redwings here. There's a little wren in there, troglodytes, troglodytes. The cave dwellers, what that translates as. Yeah. But this walk's really good for birds. This is probably one of the best bits in Dumfries for urban wildlife, okay? But yeah, just today I've seen lots of redwings, as I say, winter migrants from Scandinavia. Always nice to see. So I thought I'd just briefly say about these stairs. These are really steep, and in fact I actually call them the heart attack stairs, because they are they're a bit grueling even for me, and I'm 20 years old, but very steep. If you've ever been to Ayr Gorge, very similar stairs to there. Yep. Yes, I just wanted to mention this tree stump. Just to say that tree stumps are really important for a lot of insects, and if you even look at this one here, even in winter, you see it's absolutely covered in bryophytes, so mosses. We've even got Luzula sylvatica there, which is greater wood rush. Evidences of puffballs, that looks like a fungus. So yeah, even though rotten wood may not be the best looking thing for us humans, although I quite like it, one of the most beneficial little micro habitats for woodland wildlife. Yeah. Yes, I just had to say about this wee bit here. I've always found it quite depressing actually, how few people have actually seen kingfisher, but I've just seen one fly up the river there. And actually this bit right here is one of the best places in Dumfries to see kingfishers. I would say you've got a half chance. Every 2 times you come maybe you'll see a kingfisher here, seriously. One of their favourite spots. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, so this is the back of Dalscone here. The wildlife, the animals, they go away in the winter. I don't exactly know where. But if you come along here in the summer, this has quite often got donkeys or lambs or alpacas in it. So yeah, feel free to give them a little clap if they come over. Alright guys, that's the end of the walk, of Burns Walk. I would really recommend you all to come on this walk. As I say, it starts at Nunham and ends at Dalscone. One of the best bits in Dumfries to see wildlife, certainly the best bit to see kingfisher as well, which is something I think everybody should get to see once in their life at least. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. This is my first go at doing this, so let me know if you've got any advice or if I could do anything better. I'd really appreciate it. Right, cheers guys. Guys, I know I said that was kind of the end, but there's donkeys here, and obviously I couldn't resist coming to say hello. Hello? What have you got there, hey? Bonny wee guy. Alright, that really is me this time, but you know, we had to share the love of donkeys, obviously.